what's up, y'all? It's your girl Latoya Lachey. If you are new to my channel, hey, thanks for stopping by. If you are returning, what is up? Thanks for viewing my previous videos. Let's get right into this video. Let's just say I debated for a hella long time whether or not to even put this video up. But I wanted to be like real with y'all because I feel like a lot of people, sometimes vloggers, bloggers, whomever, you know, they put the glitz and the glam and everything like that, behind the scenes, vacations. Ooh, we lit. But sometimes life isn't always like that. And so I just wanted to come on here and kind of give like the real of what's been going on with my life in the last 60-70 days or whatnot, and just to let y'all in on what's tea with me. So where do I start? If you are coming from an Instagram page, you may have seen a post of my car being totaled. June 5th, I was driving, it was literally literally less than a mile from my house. So you know how they be saying, oh, most accidents happen within a mile or 2 miles from your home? Well, that is super true because I was legit like 2 minutes from my house. And my car like started like acting weird. So I pulled over, called a guy friend of mine to come help me because I don't know crap about cars, and I would have been sitting there forever. I ain't got AAA. And we decided we just gonna call a tow, whatever. And I have OCD sometimes, a lot of times. And I just wanted to stay in my car because I'm just like, no, like I feel like I always just need to be in control. And I was like, I'm not about to leave my car sitting here. If you live in Atlanta, if you've been to Atlanta, y'all know people be breaking into cars, doing anything. I was like, immediately no. Now my car was not no little fancy car. It was a 2014 Hyundai Accent that I had bought back in 2014. I had got it new, had it paid off and everything, but it was legit my cake car. Like, so I was just like, no, like I'm gonna stay in this car and I'm gonna wait for the tow, whatever. So he's like, no, get out. You don't need to be sitting here. You're not just gonna be sitting here waiting for the tow, whatever. So had my car pulled over to the side. It was daylight, kept the lights on, you know, did everything the tow company told me to do, and went to go get something to eat. Tow company said they were on their way. Go back to check on my car, and all hell was broken loose. We hit the corner, and all I see is like, I see like cop cars, there's like a tow truck. So I'm thinking, okay, the tow came, whatever, it got there faster than we thought. But at the closer I got, I'm realizing that it's cops and a fire truck. I'm like, this is a whole lot for a car that just need to be towed. Get up to what's going on, and my car is already on the tow bed. There's glass all over. Someone rear-ended the back of my damn car. Like, first of all, if y'all like, if you see, I'm gonna post both pictures so you guys can see. So my car was parked on the side of the road. Now there is no way he couldn't have seen it. My lights was on, everything. Even the cop said so. Like, bro, he had been speeding on his phone, not paying attention, because there is no way you did not see that parked car with the lights on. So yeah. That was the end of my baby. I was sad, devastated, because I was like, what the crap? Like, my car, like, even though it wasn't no Rolls Royce, like, that car literally got me hella business. Like, I would park it when I go to Publix or whenever I'm out. Like, people will always be like, hey, oh, you do cakes? Oh, what's up? Like, can I get your information? Or be driving on the side of the road, taking pictures. I used to think that was mad weird when I first moved here. But people be taking pictures on the side, like trying to get the number. I had guys try to talk to me via my phone because my cake phone number was always on the side of my car. So they would try to call, hey, I just saw you on 285. No, I'm single as a bee. Okay, didn't work. But yeah, so I was hurt. Needless to say, it was a lot. I quickly went into what the hell I'm gonna do mode. Now, at this time of the accident, I was already in preparation of getting a new car. I was not getting rid of that car because I needed that SUV to make deliveries, do my cakes, whatever. I was like, I'm getting my Mercedes, period, point blank. That's it. I need my car to be driving around real cute. Like, I need something that more felt like me and what my life was currently, right? So I had ordered a Mercedes. It was a CLA 250 back in March of 2022. Ordered it at the top of March. Now, it wasn't my first choice because I wanted the GLC, but I was like, price wise, like the monthly y'all know the word, the monthly car note, CLA was cheaper in price, whatever. So obviously the car note was less. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get the CLA, get me into the Mercedes-Benz family, and then I'll upgrade later, you know, once things change a little bit in my life. So that was already ordered. So now I'm like, oh crap, my car is like done. What am I gonna do? Like, if you live in Georgia, you need a car. So I called a Mercedes dealer, like, yeah, I know I already ordered a car. That was in March. First of all, it's now in June and I still ain't got the damn car. I didn't know when it was gonna come, but God works in mysterious ways, because what if that car would have came? Now I would have had a car that wasn't really practical for me because I needed an SUV to, you know, do my cakes, deliveries, whatever. The CLA is a small little sports car. It wasn't going to work. It was great for a second car, do some meetings, be cute around in the city, but it wasn't practical for what I needed to do. So call Mercedes and just let them know, like, yo, I know I ordered this car, but I kind of need something bigger. And all of this was between June 5th and let's say June 7th, where I started calling Mercedes, whatever, just to figure out, you know, what was my options. June 9th, I woke up. I was working from home, turned on my computer, and was like, oh, I got a meeting. You know, and it wasn't unusual for me to have meetings because we generally have meetings every day in the morning. So it wasn't unusual, but it was with a different party. So I'm like, okay, we got to meet. One of my coworkers was like, oh, I have a meeting with such and such at this time at 9:30. And I was like, oh, well, I got one at 9. I was like, you know, whatever. Maybe it was like 1-on-1. It was review time. You know, I'm still not thinking nothing of it. I had a conversation with Mercedes the night before. Again, this is funny how God works. I had a conversation with Mercedes the night before. After speaking with insurance, and because they was like, oh, your car is probably going to be totaled out. So I'm like, all right, well, I need to figure something out. Let me get this SUV. You can't really be around in Georgia without a car. Spoke to Mercedes, and I was like, all right, bet. Found a white SUV, because I was very clear I want white. I really wanted like a tan interior, but I was like, whatever, tan, black, whatever was available in your lot. Definitely it had to be white though. Found a car, got the price, got the deal. The only thing I didn't do was I signed the paper. Only thing I didn't do was the credit check, the credit application. So the plan was that he was going to send me that credit application at 9 a.m. the following morning, which would have been the 9th of June. So I was like, because I spoke to him, it was late in the evening on the day before. So I was like, all right, just send me it to him in the morning. I'll sign a credit application. And then when I get off work, I'll come and we can finalize and I'll pick up the car. Well, like I said, I woke up on 6/9, you know, I'm excited. Oh, I'm about to get my Mercedes. Look, I'm upgrading. It's not about to be no little car no more. I'm about to have a Mercedes SUV. It's lit, right? All right, so I get up, hype that morning, check my email. I didn't see the credit application yet. You know, I go to log on my computer, start doing my work, and get to the meeting. I'm like, hi, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know, it's not about your performance, but unfortunately, we have to lay you off. So I woke up at 8:30, real hype, starting work by 9:15. I didn't have a job. Mind you, I was supposed to sign that credit. I was supposed to get that credit application at 9 o'clock. So when I when I logged off, after the whole layoff conversation, I checked my email. I had a credit application, but now I ain't got no job. It's 9:15 and I don't have a job anymore. So now within 4 days, I don't have a car and I don't have a job. I was like, this didn't happen. Like this didn't happen. I immediately went and like updated my resume the same day. I went on job boards. Like I was just like, what? Like I just had to keep going. I was like, you know what? We're not gonna be sad about this. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna do the job applications, whatever. It wasn't until like 48 hours later where everything like hit me like, bruh, you ain't got no job, no car. Asking my friends for rides. Now I don't even know that many people here in Atlanta. I'm asking people I know, can you take me to the grocery store? I had to go to the lot where my car was, doing all this stuff, run errands, whatever. So I'm asking people to do it. Finally get in touch with my insurance company. Come and find out like the person had insurance, but the person driving didn't. It was all this different stuff. Basically, they decided that my insurance was just going to pay me out for my car. So I was like, okay, you know, it was a decent amount. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go get my car. They say you have to live the life you want to live. Like, and I knew that if I got something else, once I got a job, once whatever, I was going to regret. Let's say if I went back and got another Hyundai, if I went and got a Kia, I was going to hate that in like 3 to 4 months. Like, yeah, the $100 payment, $200, whatever it is, that would have been nice, but I was gonna hate the hell out that car. I tried to look at Mazda, Toyotas. I was like, no. Went back to Mercedes, and I know I was like, they probably tired of me because never did the credit application. Remember I told y'all about the credit? I never did it. I called and asked about, you know, what else was on the lot, what else was coming through. So they had some same GLCs, SUVs coming in like in a few weeks or something. And I'm like, bro, I could not wait for a few weeks. So I looked at BMW. Now, to know me is to know. I always knew I was going to be a Mercedes girl. Hands down, Mercedes, 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 Mercedes. That was it. That was it. That was all. A BMW, I was like, I don't really like it, but you know, I'm going to look. So I looked, called around to a few BMW places, and because BMW X3s are made right here in the US, right in South Carolina, I believe, they had some available. Mercedes did not. And BMW had a better deal. And I was able to get money off the MSRP. So guess what? Boop! I got the BMW. Super cute. It's white. I love it. It's beautiful. And I'm in love with it. Am I converted to BMW forever? I don't know. But for now, it's good. So I was excited. Finally got my car. It's probably like a week and a half after being laid off. But I decided, because I was already financially prepared. So the thing was, remember, I already was planning on, I had already ordered a car. So financially, I was already prepared to get a car. That is the key here, is that I had already saved for like a down payment. If I was going to do a down payment, I had already saved for all of that. And I was already ready. I knew my credit was good. I knew my credit, because I didn't know when the car was coming, I was keeping my credit cards down at under 10% because your girl needed the best deal possible. Okay. So I was already prepared. So I went into the BMW dealership, got it, no money down, money off the MSRP, walked out with the keys. So I already had mapped out based off of what the insurance claim was going to be. I had mapped out how long I had in car payments to pay this car off. So I was like, okay, I don't have a job, but I do have X, Y, and Z. I have whatever money I already have, plus the money from the car, you know. So I'm like, you know what? If push come to shove, I have over a year worth of car note payments. So I'm good, right? Thinking that, you know, it took me 2 weeks to get a job. I'm a business analyst. It's not going to take me that long. I started to stress because I'm like, I'm applying. It's a few weeks now and nothing. So I decided to do a slice day because I was like, you know what? You gotta go with what you know. Go with what you know. You ain't gonna be sitting around. You still got bills to pay. Although you have money and you're okay for now, money not gonna last forever, especially if you ain't got nothing coming in. A slice day is where I do my cakes, and I make like different of my cake flavors, and then I cut them up and I sell them as slices to allow people to basically get a chance to try my cakes where they're not paying $200, $300, $400, $500 for a cake. You get to pay $9 for just a slice, and you get a chance to try it. So I was like, you know what? Let me do a slice day. But I have been stressing out. So in a slice day, I started to get these really bad headaches. Like it was like I get migraines sometimes, but this was like a migraine times 70,000. Like the day of my slice day, I was getting these shooting sharp pains like in the side of my head. Like every time I talked to Flag, it was like every 30 seconds or even shorter than that. Because at first it was like every couple of minutes, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? I take ibuprofen, whatever. Then it's legit like every few seconds, like this sharp shooting pain. It was hurting so bad. So I was like, let me go and you know, taking that, whatever. That next day, it was still hurting so bad. Like, it was hurting so bad that I woke up in tears. Like, I still had to sell the rest of my slices. I had people saying that they wanted to come pick up, whatever. So I was like, you know, after they come pick up, I was like, you know what, then I'm gonna go to urgent care. So the next morning, I had decided to take my behind to urgent care because I was like, I don't know what's going on. And my head is hurting really bad. Like, I'm legit, like, crying because I don't know where it's like a sharp shooting pain, like, in my ear, through my head, whatever. So, come to find out, you know, they do some tests, whatever. It's obviously stress-related. I had to get, and I hate needles, y'all. I hate needles so bad. I had to get a shot on each side of my hip. That was an experience within itself. But you know, within like 24 hours, I felt better. So I'm like, okay, let me just stop stressing out. I know a job. You got a good resume. You got a good background. You know, I know a job is going to come through. I got to stop stressing. Going about my life. I decided to go home. I'm originally from Philly, so I decided to go home. Go to DC, and whatnot, come back, and, you know, still checking. I'm starting to get interviews at this point. So I'm like, okay, you know, things is going okay. You know, maybe I'm about to get a job, so it's about to be lit, right? I'm getting some interviews, but then, you know, I'm also getting those stupid emails that say, hey, thank you for applying, but no thanks, right? I started having these like I don't know, it felt like I have asthma too. So I wasn't sure like if it was a verge of an asthma attack going on, but I started having like chest pain. Like my heart felt like it was like beating like weird. I didn't know what the hell was going on. The headaches weren't quite back, but I was still kind of having like migraines. And again, I knew it was stressing. They say, try to, but that's easier said than done, right? So my chest started hurt, so I was like, you know what? At this point now, I don't have insurance. But I waited a little bit. I waited. And I waited. But things felt like it started to get worse. Like my breathing started to be weird. I don't know. It was just a bunch of shit going on. So went back to urgent care because it was, I think, like $60, whatever the price was. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to urgent care. Urgent care rushed me over to the hospital. Apparently, my blood pressure was super high and I was at stroke levels. Yeah, I was not doing that good. And I don't know. I think that's when I started to get scared. I didn't even like, no one even knew that I was like even at the hospital because I just thought, you know, everything's okay. I know I'm stressing, everything's fine. I ended up being in the hospital at Emory for 2 days. I was scared, because I know that, like, okay, it wasn't the fact that, oh, you had money, your bills are being paid. I think it was the fact that everything just was not going according to plan. Like, I am legit a planner. Like, a real planner. Okay? Like, I got my vacations planned, my life planned. Going back to work, I have Excel spreadsheet on my bills. I know when they are due. I know how much money I have. I know how much money I'm going to have be coming in. I write down. I plan everything. And at this point, I don't have a plan. I don't know what's next. I don't know when I'm going to get a job. I don't know. I know when my money's going to run out. That's the only thing I do know. I do know when my money's going to run out. Like I said, I write everything down. But I don't have a plan. And I think that started to get to me real bad. Like, real bad. So after I got out the hospital, I realized, okay, you need to chill out. You legit need to chill out because you down in Georgia. Like, I'm legit down in Georgia by myself, right? And so I kept telling that to myself, like, girl, you're by yourself. You were in here for 2 days and not a soul even realized or checked. And not to say, like, oh, my friends have to check me all the time, or if they don't hear from me for a day, whatever. She said, I don't know. I guess I never felt so alone until I realized, like, bro, it's just, you're by yourself, bro. Like, legit, you're by yourself. And so I was like, I can't stress out about this anymore. Like, whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. Obviously, God has a plan or had a plan. I lost my car. I lost my job. But he gave me a car that I wasn't even thinking about getting. Like, I didn't know I was going to be up. I was just going to get a little Mercedes. I didn't know I was going to be upgrading to a BMW X3 2022. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know. And so I started to realize that, okay, maybe God has a plan. And I can't do no more hospital. First of all, I ain't got no insurance. So that bill's going to collections. Sorry. But yeah, I don't have it. I can't. So I decided to let it go. Every day I'll do my applications. I'll have my interviews. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. Finally got my unemployment, which in Georgia, the maximum is $365 that you can get. Minus taxes. what the hell is somebody gonna do with that? Yes, you have to be grateful for all the small things, right? For me, I'm someone that used to pulling in between 4,000 and 6,000 a month. Now, under 2,000. That's a huge blow. My rent is $1,460, so unemployment don't even cover $1,460. So, needless to say, things haven't been great. Like, I feel like I've been in my head about it. The longer things get, we are now into August. My birthday is August 25th. Legit a week from now. And I still don't have a job. I've had some interviews. I've had some second interviews. I've done some, what the hell's the word? I've done, not applications, like modules, whatever. I don't know why I can't think. My mind is going blank. But I've had these like little tests that I've had to do. Case studies and things of that nature. Questionnaires and things like that. Because I am a business analyst. And obviously jobs want to make sure that you know what the heck you're doing, I guess. And they have all went well. But unfortunately, I still don't have a job. I don't know what I'm doing in my interviews. I don't really know. But I know is I am still jobless. Thankfully, I am baking, so that's kind of helping me stay afloat. And again, with my savings and everything like that, it's helping me stay afloat. But the longer time goes, the more worried I am getting. Like, it's not easy. Like, not having a plan is sending me down like this deep and dark rabbit hole. The each day is kind of harder for me to get out of. I don't know. I've been utilizing this time to obviously work on my YouTube. I've been working on my YouTube. I've been trying to be more active on my social media. So I have been trying to like use my time wisely so I don't, stress out. I got booked for a role for an indie film that I cannot wait for you guys to see once that comes out. So I have been on set. So I'm so excited about that. So I had some positive things come. The more that time goes and goes and goes, and I still don't have a job. I thought I had some promising things, but unfortunately, I haven't heard back from one, and the other I did not get. So this past week, it has been hard, really, really hard. I've definitely been depressed, real bad. Been barely leaving my house, just in the bed, because I don't know what else to do. Like, I've prayed and I'm asking, and I know that God has a reason and I have to believe in that, but I also know money does not last forever. Okay, and I just feel like I'm always 10 steps behind no matter what I do. And I'm tired of living in survivor mode. And a lot of you guys don't know my story, but I just feel like I'm legit always in survivor mode since I was 7 years old. And I'm tired, like I am tired. Like, why does everything have to be a struggle? And I feel like things are going great, woo, and then there's a super low. And I feel like right now I'm at a low. Now, can things be worse? Yes. I know people are going to be like, oh my God, man, you still have your impairment. You have a nice car. Yes, things can be worse. But for me, things are worse. Okay, things are worse because I am used to having consistent income coming in, knowing what's going on, knowing what's next. And right now I'm in limbo. It's past 2 months now. I still don't have a job. I don't know what to do. I'm also coming up on the anniversary of my cousin's death, which is August 20th. August 20th, 2018, he was shot and killed by Philadelphia police. And it wasn't yeah. I don't like talking about this, but it was a shock to say the least. And my cousin just wasn't a cousin. Like, he was just the only kind of male figure I have. Like, I have my pop-up, and Lord knows I love my pop-up with all of my heart. Everyone knows that. But my pop-up is my pop-up. I can't really go to my pop-up for, like, advice. It's not like that type of pop-up. I don't know how to explain it, but I love him dearly. But we always just have, like, casual, you know, conversations, jokingly, whatever. But my cousin was the person that I knew I could, like, go to for advice. He would call me, find out about my business. Like, whatever I had going on, he wanted to know. Like, what's going on, little cuz? Like, whatever. So, losing him for me was a lot. I never got to say goodbye. Because I was out of town. Because he died right before my birthday. And he just made the executive decision that he wouldn't want me to cancel the trip that I had at the time. And with how funeral arrangements goes and police investigations or whatever, they had to move forward with the funeral before I can get back home. And so I think I still struggle with that. I know I still struggle with that. So yeah, so with everything that I got going on, plus the anniversary of my cousin coming back up, is sending me down a deep and dark hole that I don't really know how to come out of. So am I okay? No. Will I be okay? I hope so. I can't deal. Like, I literally legit can't deal. And I don't know. I'm trying to remain positive. I've legit done everything. I've tried to manifest this is gonna happen. This. But nothing is happening. So I don't know. You guys have some manifestation tricks, whatever. Am I praying wrong? I don't know at this point. I've written down my wants, whatever. At this point, I was like, well, maybe I'll take like a lesser job. But the problem is with my resume, it's like, you can't be an admin. You're overqualified. Senior business analyst, I don't know, something's not clicking. I don't know, guys. I don't really know what's next for me. I don't know what's to come. I don't know. I don't know anything, and that's hard. It's really hard because I don't want to seem like a failure, and right now I'm feeling like one. I don't know. You know, I just know that I have to believe that all of this is happening for some reason. You know, things don't collapse at a rapid pace if whatever is next isn't grand, you know? So even when I try to look at lesser jobs, you know, I get like sad because like I can't think that all of this happened for me to go back making $25 an hour. Like, that's, and it might sound ungrateful, whatever, but that can't be why all this happened. Like, it can't, you know? It's just, it can't. And so I have to believe that there's a point. And I don't know if there's a lesson I'm supposed to learn during this time. I don't know if I needed this quiet time. I don't know. But I know that it's getting harder and harder to remain positive, to hope that this is happening for some reason. So, I don't know. Life happened. And I can say that life is kicking my ass right now. You know, I am trying to stay strong and keep going. And I feel like I'm running in a damn circle. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm running in a circle. So, hopefully if you watch this to the end, and all I can ask is that you guys pray with me and hope that, you know, life comes full circle, and everything works out. Thankfully, I already had a vacation that was in the works and paid, because I need to get the hell away. I need a break from life right about now because I am spiraling. And I hope if you're watching this that you know that everything isn't always perfect. Yes, perfect picture seems, you know, ooh, great on social media, but everything isn't always perfect. And that you know that it's okay to not be okay. Like, I'm not okay. And that's okay. Will I be okay? I'm sure one day, but right now I'm not okay. And if you're not okay, it's okay. You're not the only person that's not okay. And I think that was the main point of me making this video, is to let people know, or to let you know if you're watching, that you're not by yourself. We got this. And I'm going to keep manifesting, and I'm going to keep praying, and I'm going to hope that things change. Will they? How long? I don't know. But I can't go back to the hospital. I know that. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe to this channel. Share this with your friends. We're all going to be okay. Love y'all. Bye.